Mr. Speaker, we need to address certain things. The Nigerian youth, social media, yes, though good, has its negative impact.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of the Truth Ville with Director Simon and Chief UC Oga. You're welcome, Chief.
Thank you.
Okay, so today guys, we will be talking on the trend that has been happening and is still going on, which is the challenges we are facing with the NIN. People call it NIN. So Chief UC, and as you all know, Chief UC will be telling us the truth and what he feels about NIN, N-I-N. Chief UC, with the current trend in town, what do you think and how do you feel about the current challenges Nigerians are facing with NIN?
I think NIN is a right idea. Every country has a means to identify their citizens. You understand? I think in the US it's called the security number. Other developed countries has their own pattern and stuff like that. So NIN is not a wrong idea.
Okay.
I just think the level that the Nigerian government brought it in, the pattern that they used to bring it in is the problem.
Okay, which is?
First of all, they came in with the BVN, which was also a means to identify us. Then NIN, which should have been a means to identify you as a Nigerian. But now you are bringing NIN in, and there's no enough resource to really capture and get people's database and all that. You get. So now what do we have? We have crowded capture centers and all that. People are paying. Will Nigerian government tell me that they don't know? Say they want us to say they don't know. Say people are paying to get their NIN.
Like they pay money
They
to get
pay
NIN.
money to get their NIN. Go to any NIN center in Lagos right now. I don't know about other states, which I've had stories about people paying money to get their NIN. Go to other states. Go to anywhere in Lagos. Sorry, you will find people paying money. I've been to Ikeja. I was told to bring 5,000 naira
To get your NIN.
to get my NIN. I said I wasn't going to pay that. It's wrong. As a Nigerian, my government should. This is not something I should pay money for.
At least it's your right.
It's my right. I pay tax. Every Nigerian pay tax. You know, they make it look as if it's only big companies that pay tax. There's VAT on stuffs you buy. If I'm wrong, somebody should correct me. There's VAT. There are other means which by you pay tax.
Okay. Before he continues, he just made a point now that there is VAT on anything you buy. And if you think that Chief UC is wrong, you can please quote him wrong in the comment section. You can continue.
So now we pay tax, which is I know everybody is not paying tax. That some people are avoiding to pay tax. That is the big companies and organizations and all that, which is not an everyday Nigerian's problem. It's not my problem. The government should chase people that are not paying tax. It's not my problem. But those that should pay, so I know some of them are paying, and I know there are some compulsory tax that you can't avoid. So NIN is not supposed to be a problem. Is okay. Nigerians are now the ones giving them ideas on how to make sure that this stuff works. We are talking about, okay, during BVN it was somehow seamless. It was not that hard. I just walked into my bank that day. I wanted to do something else, and I was asked, "You have your BVN?" I said no, and they captured me. And that day I
think same
but
thing
now I
applies
have
to
to
me.
go down to Ikeja or Ikorodu or Ugudu or wherever they have their centers, and I will line up in the sun for hours to end up paying money to get my NIN.
So what do you think that is the best solution for this?
Yeah, I think the same approach that was used for the BVN should be used for this one.
Okay.
Let's make this thing simple for the everyday Nigerians. I know the upper class might have been able to get their NIN because it's easy for them to pay money. But they are everyday. People are hungry in this country right now. Why are we acting as if we don't understand that people are very, very hungry?
And this thing is making life more difficult.
It's making life more difficult for them. You understand? So people are a man that goes to, okay, I don't know, I grew up in the streets. I still interact with people. I'm not that rich yet. I'm not even rich yet. Let's not categorize ourselves like that. And I still know that people go out in the morning and the job they are going to do is what we call pong. They are going to be a laborer at a site. And right now laborers pay 3,000 at most. So they still paid as low as 2,000.
Carrying cement blocks.
Carrying cement to climb 3-4 story buildings to go and pour and do what's it called, decking and all that. So you collect 3,000 naira at most. You pay transport fare, you feed for that day. Let me say you are not even feeding well. You spend at least 1,000 or 1,500 naira. Then you come back home, you have children, school fees. How is this even working? And then after this whole stress, you now expect the same person, because he works from hand to mouth. He has to work every day, sometimes including Sunday, for his family to survive.
So how do you expect somebody like that to take out 5,000 naira to get his or her?
He doesn't even have the time to go and stand in the sun and wait.
And I think so women actually follow in that pong stuff.
A lot. We see them. There's nobody in Lagos that will say they don't see them. You see them, I don't know, they work in groups. They will use pickup to take them, they go yakpa for the bag, that kind of stuff, like 15, 20 of them. Then they go, women, people's mothers, people's children, they go and they do all these jobs, you understand, just for the family to survive. And then you expect that woman to go and stand in the sun and stand queue for hours, then pay 5,000 naira for you to give them their NIN. Is it a sin to be born in this country? And the government is threatening to arrest people that did not. The Nigerian government is a joke.
I heard how many years? 14
years imprisonment. The same imprisonment that they are giving those that commit with homosexuals, which is like a major what's it called?
Crime.
A major crime. You are giving 14 years if I don't have. I think it's a big joke. Nigeria is a big joke for me, and I will gladly stand or sit on any stage to let them know that this is a big joke for me. It's not happening.
Do you think the Nigerian government is actually failing its people?
In this matter, they are failing. The people in charge of this, I don't know their names. I don't even feel like knowing anybody's name anymore, because I don't see they are not doing their jobs. We are using incapable hands. If this government has found out that they can't make this country work, I think they should just leave. At this point, it is bad enough. At first they came, it was all complaints about how the previous government did not do much, this and that. We did not argue. Nobody said Jonathan's government was the best.
Because we wanted change.
We wanted a change. I guess that's why people that voted them in. But at the end of the day, it seems it's not as if it seemed. We found out that they are worst.
So if at all we have a president, if at all Nigeria has a president, if at all there is anybody that is called president of Nigeria, what do you think that man or that woman, I don't know who is there, but what do you think our current president in Nigeria would have done to make the acquiring of NIN and NIN become simple for everybody?
The thing is, there's somebody in charge of this stuff. Our president is not in charge. Our president cannot be in charge of everything.
Sure. But he has a responsibility.
Yes, he has a responsibility to oversee these things. He's the overseer of Nigeria. He's our commander-in-chief. What is the person in charge doing? Is it that he's clueless, or because I'm having a feeling that maybe he knows about this money they are raking in. Maybe there's a percentage. I don't have a definite what's it called? A definite confirmation that he has, but I have a feeling, because people are complaining. You go today, you go tomorrow to the NIMC office. People are still gathered there waiting. Old men in the sun, waiting to get their NIN.
Despite the COVID-19 protocols and all of that.
They are not even observing the protocols. And they are busy closing down churches and religious centers. I don't know, is this government thinking at all? So what I think they should do is, let's use the BVN strategy. Let's maybe we find how we can work with the banks for them to roll out the NIN stuff.
I think banks are also working.
I think I heard that banks will. I don't know if they have started because I'm not seeing anything like that. Or the only this thing I had was what's it called? Service providers, the internet service, network service providers. I heard some of them have started registering, but it's the same thing. If you go to their centers, a lot of people are gathered there, and I'm not paying money to get my NIN. Nigerian government should get this. I am not paying a kobo until it gets to free. And I know there are many of us like that. The Nigerian government should get ready to arrest us. I'm not paying a kobo to get my NIN. I'm sorry, I'm not. In fact, man, I no lie you. If I see who go pay for me, I no go agree. Man, give me the money. It's wrong. It's wrong. I hope this gets to the relevant authorities.
So you can hear what Chief UC has said. That was just his own truth and everything he feels and felt about the current challenges that people are facing in Nigeria having their NIN, when as so many people will call it NIN. So and the COVID-19 protocols also are not being kept or looking into or put into consideration, and I believe that Nigeria can actually do better, and Nigerians can actually support the movement of this thing. And whoever that is there, you are watching the Truth Ville with Director Simon and Chief UC Oga, and here we tell you the truth and say it raw as the way it is, without hiding our feelings or our mouth. So join us next time on the same channels, whatever channels that you're using to watch and seeing or viewing this video right now. I suggest that you come back next time at same time or same moment, and you will find another interesting topic. As we always say, we bring you the truth, nothing but the truth. We want this country to be better, right?
Yes. Remember, only the truth can set you free.
Can set you free.
Mr. Speaker, we need to address certain things. The Nigerian youth, social media, yes, though good, has its negative impact. Let me first thank you for condemning the wanton killing and carnage that happened at Lekki. When I went through the comments, I did not believe it. The curses, the abuses from children.
You don't win election.